I'm not sold on Coach Campbell. If the Lions lose these first two games, this fan base will lose its minds. Well, if they lose the first game, you shouldn't lose your mind. And if they lose the second game, quite honestly, you shouldn't lose your mind then either. It's a playoff team from a year ago. Team that came into Detroit and won. Now, it will be an upset. Don't get me wrong. Detroit will be favored in week 2. But you shouldn't lose your mind.
But you know fans will.
I know that they will, but you shouldn't. And you get off to a 1-3 or 0-4 start. That starts to look like a slow start, and that'll be 3 years of Dan Campbell and 3 slow starts. So I get where that is coming from. But the bottom line is 0-2, even good teams lose a game or two that they shouldn't. It'll be harder for us to buy because we have this cloud always hanging over the Lions with 3 big letters that people love to use. And it'll start to feel very familiar. But if you just take in the context of, hey, this is still a good football team, 2 games, they'll play 2 games this year that you will not be impressed. That is going to happen. If it happens in the first 2 weeks, it'll probably lead to an unreasonable amount of panic. But I'll see why. I'll understand why. But depending on how the games go, if they're blown out and they get a bunch of guys hurt, then maybe go ahead and panic. Maybe go ahead and panic.